The year 2027 is increasingly seen by U.S. defense experts as a potential flashpoint for conflict with China. Since President Obama's pivot to the Pacific, the U.S. has shifted much of its military focus to the region, positioning naval forces and air bases to counter any threats, particularly over Taiwan, a small but strategically vital island just 80 miles from China. Taiwan is more than just a democracy close to China. It's a global leader in advanced microchip production, a resource as essential today as oil once was. Taiwan's Silicon Shield produces the vast majority of the world's microchips, including almost all the most advanced ones. Control over these microchips is crucial not just for economic power but also for military and technological superiority. China, under the Chinese Communist Party, CCP, views Taiwan as a critical obstacle in its goal to reshape the global order in its authoritarian image. The CCP, facing internal and external criticism, sees Taiwan's democracy as a threat that must be neutralized. This ideological battle is compounded by Taiwan's economic and strategic importance. If China were to control Taiwan, it could gain a near monopoly on advanced microchips, giving it unprecedented leverage over global economies and technological advancements. Militarily, Taiwan's location in the first island chain, a line of defense stretching from Japan to the Philippines, makes it a linchpin in containing Chinese naval power. The chain restricts China's ability to project power into the Pacific, making Taiwan's defense crucial for maintaining the current balance of power in Asia. China has been rapidly expanding its military capabilities, particularly its Navy and Air Force. While China's Navy now surpasses the U.S. in sheer numbers, it still lacks the global reach of a true blue water navy. However, for a conflict over Taiwan, China doesn't need global power projection. It needs to dominate the local theater. China's growing fleet of amphibious assault ships and shore-based air defenses pose significant challenges for any U.S. intervention. Yet, taking Taiwan is not just about landing troops. China would need to secure airfields and ports to sustain its forces, a task made more difficult by Taiwan's rugged terrain and prepared defenses. Despite these challenges, China's military modernization suggests that it could be ready for a serious attempt to take Taiwan by 2027. The U.S. and its allies are preparing for this possibility. While confident in their ability to defend Taiwan, they are also taking steps to mitigate the fallout of a potential Chinese victory. The U.S. has been working to move advanced chip manufacturing to its own shores, reducing dependence on Taiwan in case of a conflict. Additionally, the U.S. is developing a ghost fleet of unmanned vessels to counter China's naval expansion and is strengthening alliances, particularly with Japan, Australia, and India, to bolster defenses in the region. If Taiwan falls, the strategic challenge would be containing China's newly empowered military. The loss of Taiwan would break the first island chain, allowing China's Navy to project power into the Pacific and beyond. In response, the U.S. and its allies would likely shift focus to the second island chain, a broader defensive line that includes Guam and the Bonin Islands, to contain China's expansion. India's role is also becoming more significant as it moves closer to the U.S. in response to China's growing assertiveness. Historically aligned with Russia, India is now looking westward for military and technological support, further complicating China's regional ambitions. As tensions continue to rise, the clock ticks toward a potential confrontation. The outcome of a conflict over Taiwan could reshape global power dynamics for generations, making the stakes higher than ever.